hasn't been found. The Grant County Sheriff says a lot of people think it was a tornado, but the National Weather Service has not confirmed that.
Okay. There we go. Now I'm here. All right, let's show you what's going on here. Across the Northeast, we do have flood advisories still continuing as you head from eastern sections of Colfax County into western sections of Union County and down into northern sections of Mora County and over into Harding County as well for us at this hour. What we're seeing is our heaviest rains across the Northeast right now, where we have a good setup with plenty of moisture and a cold front just nosing into the northeastern portion of the state. So as you can see, some heavy rains through Union and Colfax County and back toward San Miguel County and Las Vegas right now. Santa Fe relatively quiet at this point, but we do have a few more storms pushing through the Jemez as we speak, and then some more scattered stuff around Dulce at this hour. So we are seeing some storms out there. Scattered stuff continues for us across the southwest, but here in the metro area, we're relatively quiet. But not that we couldn't see a stray storm tonight. Better chances for us over the next few days. But here's a few of those storms across the south and west, and you can see one pretty good storm north of Silver City, so Gila may get hit again. As far as what's going on right now, temperatures pretty much maxed out for us, 95, 96 degrees out there. Southeast winds at about 20 miles an hour. Going to take a little bit of the edge off the heat. Santa Fe with some showers in the area. They've cooled down. 64 Las Vegas with rain, 75 in Taos, and down to the south, temperatures broadly in the 90s for us right now. Satellite and radar shows a decent crop of storms today, especially over the Northeast. But the high pressure, which was carved out over the Four Corners, is now starting to move, and that is critical. So as that high continues to be bumped to the east here over the next 24 to 48 hours, we're going to set up the monsoon flow pattern here, pushing up that moisture from the south. And some of it's going to come from the Pacific, some of it's going to come from the Gulf. Overall, a good setup for us, though, for scattered to numerous storms tomorrow and into Thursday, and probably lasting into the weekend, with those storms favoring central and western sections over the next few days. In fact, our storms track rather shows that as we show you what's going on by tomorrow afternoon. You can see a good crop of storms northern mountains here over the Sacramentos and to points to the west. Southeast still going to be relatively quiet throughout the day tomorrow. Northeast, a stray storm will remain possible, and then as we get into Thursday around noon, we start to crank up more storms across the area, and I think Thursday will be a pretty wet day across New Mexico. Not everybody going to get wet, but still we're going to have a better shot than we've had in a while over a wide area of the state, including the Four Corners. Take a look at the temperatures there. Much better. Scattered storms tomorrow. That extreme heat takes a break, and the chance of storms will be possible for us across the Four Corners through the weekend. So that's great news there, where it's been extremely dry for you guys around Durango, Cortez, and Farmington. Afternoon storms are a good bet across the southwest for tomorrow, with temperatures in the 80s and 90s. Over to the southeast, temperatures here going to be in the low to mid-90s. If you're in Cloudcroft, Ruidoso, Carrizozo, or Alamogordo, you could see storms. If you go east of there, it's going to be a little bit tougher. Roswell extended forecast, relatively quiet over the next couple of days, but then a little better shot at storms into the weekend. North and east, some scattered storms will be possible here as well, with temperatures in the 80s and 90s. Good chance at least some storms tomorrow over the northern mountains, with those temperatures in the 80s and 90s too. Santa Fe will see a shot at storms, and that will continue all the way through the weekend, with temperatures cooling into the low 80s in Santa Fe by Sunday. East Mountains temperatures in the 80s and 90s with scattered storms. Tomorrow here in the metro, we'll get a chance, little better shot at storms tomorrow, and even better as we head throughout the rest of the work week and into the weekend. You can see those highs eventually just topping out in the 80s over the weekend with a real monsoon flow in place. This is awesome.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Thank you, Mark.
Yep.
Sports is next.
1-800-2-KELLER.